Good morning to everyone. The last class we have discussed.
Good night.
In the last class we have discussed about types and and how can we declare the internal table work area by using the structure type. Okay, and I explained about watch point also. Today I will repeat it. Okay, that is not completed. Watch point is not completed yet, so I will repeat it. That one I will create a simple program. Here I will declare the internal table types B now. UI underscore. I am declaring this type of customer information. So you can get the customer information KN1 table. Okay, I think you already uh, practiced on that KN1 table. Okay, so KN1 table means customer master data here. Okay, so you can maintain the customer information, customer number, name, address, mobile number, blood group. These all information you can save in the KN1 table. So I am writing like this and Kunar type Kunar. I already know the and field names here. Okay, uh, here KVNNR. Kunar is the customer number. Okay, that's why I'm writing like this. Kunar. And here I want to give some comments. Okay, I want to give some comments here. What is Kunar? Okay, at the first time. At the first time, if you see this Kunar, you cannot understand what is this Kunar, right? So in the same way, you can get to know up to 20 or 30 tables in our real time. Okay, so we may use other than those 30 tables also. At the time we cannot identify the field names. Okay, if we see the field name, then we can't identify what is the description for that one. So we have to go to table and we have to check the description for that one, right? So instead of that one, if we maintain the description here only, okay, if you maintain the description here only, then it will be very easy for any other developer. What is this Kunar? Okay, Kunar is indicating customer number. So here I have started here some double quotation. Okay, see, what is the meaning of this one? I am commenting here. Okay, if you want to write anything in the comment, then what how I mean how can we write? First of all, I will give star symbol here, and after that one I can write anything. So here I am giving the star. Star means total line will be in comment. Okay, total line will be comment, but I don't want to keep all the line in the comment. I want to keep the half of the line in the comment. Okay, see here I have given the double quotation, and from here onwards the color is changing to gray color. Okay, so this is the uh, commented. Okay, from here onwards the line is commenting. Okay, so customer number, name one, customer name. Okay, better to write in this the short description also here. end of TY underscore KNA1. Right now I am declaring one work area, okay, and internal table. So you already know about type, table block, type, these are things. Okay, now I will insert the data. Work area KNA1 hyphen are equal to something 1 2 3. Work area KNA1 hyphen name 1 equal to okay. Just I am appending the data to internal table. I am taking only 3 pairs here, that's it. Okay, and I will paste here. Okay, something, I mean I will change the records here. First one is the 1 2 3. Here I will take 1 to 4. 1 to 5. 1 to 6. 1 to 8. I will display the data. Okay, and here work area KNA1 hyphen not sorry. Work area KNA1 hyphen name 1 comma area KNA1 hyphen port 01. Okay, so this is the simple data. Save the program, check the program, and activate the program. Okay, program is activated now. Okay, I will keep the breakpoint at the first record. Okay, now I will execute the program. Okay, so this is the debugging screen, and here work area Punar name 1 ORT01. Okay, and this one. right? Now I am inserting the data. So how can you insert the data? By clicking on F5 button, right? I am inserting like this. See, you can see the one record here. ITKN1 is coming here. One record is coming. That is okay, fine. Now, if I click on F8 button, okay, then what will happen? Anyone? If I click on F8 button, then what will happen? Last button.
Total program executed, sir.
Okay, total program will execute. Okay, automatically line by line will execute, right? So we cannot see line by line only it will execute, but total program will execute at a time. Okay, but we cannot see all the things. Okay, now what I will do, I will take one more breakpoint here. I will take one more breakpoint at 36 line. Okay, something stop is coming. Okay, now if I click on F8 button, then what will happen? Any other guy? If I click on F8 button, last button, then what will happen? Okay, see here. If I click on last button, F8 button, then system will check. Okay, is there any breakpoint? Okay, is there any breakpoint? It will check. Okay, the breakpoint is available here in the 36 line. Okay, so the breakpoint is available at 36 line. So it will stop. It will stop at 36 line. It won't execute directly. It won't execute all the program because one more breakpoint is there. Okay, one more breakpoint is there. That is why it will stop at 36th line. Okay, so I'm removing this one and I'm clicking on F8 button. See, directly data is coming here. Okay, now I will click on back button once again. I will execute desktop tree. And here okay, KN1 means something data is coming. Okay, fine. Okay, now I am inserting the data by using F5 button. One by one line by line I am executing here. Okay, so one record came into this internal table. Now I am keeping the breakpoint here in the 31 line. Okay, so just I'm clicking here, that's it. Automatically one stop button is coming. This is one breakpoint here. Okay, and if I click on F8 button, okay, so in the last time if I clicked on F8 button, automatically all the program is executing on this. It is displaying something data, right? So now I will click on F8 button. I'm clicking on F8 button. Just observe the cursor is at 26th line. I'm clicking on F8 button. See, directly from 26 line to 31 line. Okay, the cursor came to 31 line, and you can see here 2 records inserted. Means the 1 to 4 record also inserted in the internal table. You can check here. Okay, 1 to 4 also inserted. Okay, now I will keep one more breakpoint. I will keep one more breakpoint at 41 line. Okay, so if I click on F8 button, then what will happen? Anyone?
It will register the 125 and 126 data.
Okay, so where the cursor will stop here?
At 41 line.
Yes. See, in the 41 line, one more breakpoint is there. Okay, the 41 line, one more breakpoint is there. So system won't execute all the program at a time. Okay, so system will come to next breakpoint. Okay, system will come to next breakpoint, and whatever the remaining lines are there, so those lines will execute automatically. Okay, it will execute at one time only. Okay, so it will come to 41 line. Okay, so in this way breakpoint will work. Okay, if I click on F8 button, then it will check. Okay, it will check is there any breakpoint or not in the program. Okay, if the breakpoint is available, the program will stop at that point, at that breakpoint line number. If the breakpoint is not available, okay, If the breakpoint is not available, total program will execute at a time. Okay, this is the breakpoint. I mean, I will execute once again this one. Okay, I'm clicking an F5 button. So one record inserted in the internal table. So one record inserted. Now there is no breakpoint. Okay, there is no breakpoint. Now my requirement is see, you are keeping the breakpoint at some line number, right? You are keeping the breakpoint at some line number, but I mean you want to stop the cursor. You want to stop the cursor at particular one line. Okay, but now my requirement is I have to stop the cursor based on condition. Okay, I will give some condition. Okay, based on the condition, the cursor should stop at that place. Okay, so now my condition is if the customer number equal to 126. Okay, if the customer number equal to 126, at that time the cursor should stop at that place. Okay, now for this one we have to go for watch points. Okay, breakpoint means there is no condition, just I am giving the breakpoint at one line. Okay, automatically it will stop at that line. There is no condition. Okay, now condition is if the customer number equal to 126, then only I have to stop the cursor at that place. Okay, so then we have to go for watch point concept. Just click on watch point. So this is the watch point. Click on that one, and here variable. Okay, so I mean for which field you are giving the condition. Okay, I am giving the condition for work area KNA1 hyphen Kunar for customer number. Okay, work area name hyphen field name. Both things we have to provide here. And what is the condition here? Okay, what is the condition? Work area KNA1 hyphen Kunar equal to 126. Okay, this is the condition. Okay, if work area KNA1 hyphen Kunar, the customer number equal to 126, then only I have to stop the cursor. Okay, if you see here, watch point created. Okay, watch point created. Now click on F8 button. There is no breakpoint. Okay, there is no breakpoint. Now I am clicking on F8 button. You can see here the cursor is at 26th line. Okay, if I click on F8 button, where the cursor will go? See, the watch point reached work area KNA1 Kunar. Okay, and the cursor is at 37 line. Okay, because the customer number equal to 126 here. Okay, that is why the cursor is stopping at that place. There is no breakpoint, but watch point is there. Okay, watch point is there. See here, one tab is there. Break or watch points. Okay, break or watch point, one tab is there. You click on that one. Okay, this is the breakpoint. That is okay. Here, watch points is there. Okay, if you click on this watch point, you can see here the condition also. You can see here work area KNA1 Kunar equal to 126. Okay, then I have to stop there. Okay, the previous value. Okay, before this 126, what is the customer number? Customer number equal to 125. Okay, now 126 came. That is why the cursor is stopping at this place. Okay, so if you want to delete this watch point, okay, then you can select like this and click on delete button. Okay, and once again desktop 3. Okay, so this is the watch point concept based on condition. Once again I will give one more condition. So if the name one, okay, the customer name equal to Venkatesh. Okay, I want to start the program at that place. Okay, I will go to watch point. Okay, the KNA1 hyphen name 1 equal to okay, work area KNA1 hyphen name 1 equal to Venkatesh. I am clicking on enter button. So here breakpoint means watch point created. Okay, watch point created. I am clicking on F8 button. Now the cursor is at 37 line. I'm clicking an F8 button. If you see, the cursor stopped at 48 line because the 47 line, the customer name is coming like Venkatesh. So the cursor is stopping at that place. Okay, so this is the difference between watch point and break point. In the interview, they may ask you question: what is the difference between watch point and break point? Break point means there is no condition; just we are giving one spot to stop the execution of the program. We are giving some spot. Okay, that is the break point. Okay, if you want to stop the execution of the program based on condition, then we have to go for watch points. Okay, so watch point you can create in the debugging mode only. In the program you cannot create the watch points. Okay, I'm executing the program here. Okay, so here you can give the breakpoint directly in the program. Okay, but watch points you cannot create directly in the program. You have to go to debugging, then only you can create the watch point. Okay, so that is the difference between watch point and breakpoint. And now I am giving some comments here. Okay, I'm giving some comments. Save the program, check the program, and activate the program. Execute the program. Sorry. Execute the program. Okay, can you show me with 2 watch points? I will show you Gupta. Sorry, I will show you English. See, here I'm filling the data here. Okay, work area KNA1 Kunal and name 1 and what is 01 and work area KNA1 and IT KNA1. Okay, now I will click on F5 button. Okay, so if I click on F5 button, the data will update here. You can see here 1, 2, 3 Krishna is there. Now ORT01 is empty, and here the cursor is the 23rd line. If I click on F5 button, the ORT01 city also will update here. Okay, and if you double click on this KNA1, you can see the field names here. Okay, now if I click on F5 button, then the line 1, 2, 3 will go to IT KNA1. Okay, click on F5 button. See, one came here, one record came here. Now I'm clicking on F5 button. See, customer number equal to 124. Okay, but here name 1 equal to Radha is there. Previously Krishna was there. Okay, now I'm replacing this Krishna with Radha. Okay, if I click on F5 button, Radha came. Okay, but here work area KNA1 ORT01, the city. I am not providing any city here. Okay, I am not providing any city. If I click on F5 button, then what will happen? Okay, so the previous city is Bangalore here. Okay, the previous city is Bangalore. That same city is updating for the current record. Okay, the previous city is updating to the current record. Okay, so Bangalore is there, but I'm not providing any city here. Okay, I am just commented. Commented means system does not consider that line. Okay, if I click on F5 button, okay, and double click on IT KNA1. Here Bangalore is coming, but I didn't give any city name here, but Bangalore is coming because of previous customer city is Bangalore, that's why. But this is the improper data, this is not correct data, right? So what we have to do here? Okay, once you append the data, okay, once you append the data to the internal table, I have to clear all the data. Okay, I have to clear all work area information only, not internal table. Okay, once I move the data from work area to internal table, I have to clear the work area information. Okay, otherwise there is a chance to get the improper data. Okay, and 2 watch points at a time. Okay, how can we do? So here the cursor is at 31 line. Okay, and now my requirement is I want to stop the cursor when the customer number equal to 126. Okay, when the customer number equal to 1 to 6, I will go here. Kunar equal to 1 to 6. Okay, I am giving 1 to 6. Click on enter button. See, watch point created. Okay, watch point created, and one more requirement. Okay, and one more requirement. See, if the city ORT01 is there, right? If the city equal to Pune, then I want to stop the cursor. Okay, second condition. Okay, I will go for one more watch point here, and here I will give Workarea KNA1 hyphen ORT01. Okay, and Workarea KNA1 hyphen ORT01 equal to what it is, Pune. Okay, watch point created. Now the cursor, you can see the cursor, where the cursor is at 31 line. Okay, and you can see break or watch point is there, tab is there, right? If you click on that one, so break point or watch points here, watch point tab is there. 1 minute please. Sorry. On here, you can see breakpoint or watch point tab is there, and here watch point is there. You can see here two watch points are there. Okay, Kunar equal to 1 to 4 and ORT01 equal to, why Bangalore came here? Okay, okay. This is the current one. Okay, this is the previous one. Means what is the current ORT01? Here it is coming. Here Bangalore is coming, right? So that one is updating here. Okay, breakpoint or watch point, and here watch points is there, and here I am giving some condition, right? That condition is coming here. Okay, the condition is Workarea KNA1 ORT01 equal to Pune. So at that place the cursor will stop. Okay, two watch points are there. Now I'm clicking on desktop tree. If I click on F8 button, okay, if I click on F8 button, see the cursor is stopping at watch point reach. Okay, and Workarea KNA1 Kunar. Okay, and see what is the customer number? Customer number equal to 1 to 6. Okay, I have given the watch point. If the customer number equal to 1 to 6, then I want to stop at that place. Okay, once again I'm clicking on F8 button. See here, watch point reach. Okay, Workarea KNA1 ORT01. Okay, ORT01 equal to Pune. That's why it is stopping the cursor at that place. Okay, once again I'm clicking on F8 button. See, you can see here watch point created. Okay, Workarea KNA1 Kunar equal to 1 to 6. See, in the program, wherever the condition is satisfying, okay, in all places it will stop. Okay, in the loop also, I am looping the internal table and I am displaying the data here, right? So customer number equal to 1 to 6 is coming. That is why the cursor is stopping at that place also. If I click on F8 button, okay, once again the watch point reach Workarea KNA1 ORT01 equal to Pune here. Okay, so it is stopping the cursor here also. Okay, the condition will satisfy the total program. Okay, that is why the cursor is stopping in the looping also. Okay, okay, fine. Here Bangalore. Okay, Bangalore is coming, and here also Bangalore is coming, but I did not give any data for Radha. Okay, I did not give any city name for Radha, but the previous city is updating here. All right, I will click on back button. Okay, so here what we have to do, we have to write one more statement, clear Workarea KNA1. Okay, clear work area KNA1. Copy this one, and you have to write after each and every append statement. Okay, you have to write after each and every statement. So in real time, we will write in this way only. Is it possible to give multiple conditions in same watch point? No, that is not possible, Venkatesh. So if you want to give, I mean, we can give only one condition at a time. Okay, the single condition, the single watch point, 2-3 conditions are not possible. Only one condition is possible. Okay, I have written the clear statement, and here some pretty printer symbol is there. Okay, pretty printer one button is there. If you click on that button, the code will align. Okay, the code will align into one format. I will show you that pretty printer once again. Now I am activating the program. Execute it. Okay, now I am double clicking on the records, customer number, customer name, OT01, work area KNA1, IT KNA1. Okay, now click on F5 button. So the customer number 123 is updating here. Okay, now I am clicking on F5 button. The name is Krishna is updating here, and click on F5 button. OT01, city is Bangalore. It is also updating. If you double click in this work area KNA1, so you can see the fields. Okay, here both are same. The work area KNA1, or here I am writing field names. Work area name happen field name. That's it. And here total work area will come. Okay, the total work area 3 fields will be there, right? Total 3 fields will be here. Okay, both are same here, and I am clicking on F5 button. Okay, you can see one record is coming here, IT KNA1. Okay, one record is updating. Now, if I click on F5 button, okay, if I click on F5 button, then I am clearing all the data. Okay, so whatever the previous record, work area information is there, total data I am clearing. Okay, if you see here, the data will be there in the KNA1, but the work area, I am clearing, I am deleting the data from work area. Okay, so if you don't clear, then what will happen? Some duplicate data will come. Previous data also will come here in the current record. Okay, now I'm clicking on F5 button. See here, the customer number 124 is coming. Okay, 124 is updating here. And if I click on F5 button, Radha is coming. Okay, and here I'm not giving any city name. So if I click on F5 button, already one record is available in the internal table. If I click on F5 button, so one more record will come. 2 records are coming. If you double click on this internal table, see here, I'm not giving any city name. That is why it is coming as empty. Okay, this is the correct data. Okay, now I'm clicking on F5 button. Okay, see the data is clearing here. Work area data is clearing. Okay, once I move the data from work area to internal table. Okay, once I move the data from work area to internal table, then I have to clear that work area. Okay, that is must and should. Don't forget about that one. Okay, now I'm clicking on F8 button. See here, for Radha, I'm not giving any city, or for Padmavati also, I'm not giving any city name. Okay. So here I have written the clear, right? Okay. Here clear I have written. Here we have 3 types of clearing concepts. Initialization techniques. So this concept is called initialization techniques. Okay. First one is the clear. Okay. Next one is the refresh tree. Okay, three concepts are there for deleting the data. Okay, first one is a clear. Okay, clear is used to delete the or erase the data from work area. Okay, you already saw that one. Okay, you already saw that one. The debugging mode, you already saw that one. Right. So what about the refresh? Okay, clear is okay. Refresh. What is the refresh here? Refresh is used to delete the information from the internal table. Okay, and one more thing, clear can work area on internal table. Okay, so it can clear can erase the data from work area and internal table also. Okay, it can delete the data from both things, work area or internal table. Okay, but refresh is there. Refresh is for only internal table, not for work area. It won't work for work area. Only internal table data it will erase. Okay, I will show you that one also. How can we clear how can we use clear and how can we use refresh? Okay, and free is there. Okay. It is also only internal table only. Okay, only internal table only. Then what is the difference between refresh and free here? Okay, here